That way they can see the movement.
Scan to show that that was the reason why you deleted the brake light. And then I need the recommendation for the brake reservoir, because there was no recommendation for a brake booster. And if you're saying that it was, if you're now saying booster and reservoir, then I needed to say booster and reservoir. I have a lift that is waiting on me, so I need to get that printed out. Okay, then it becomes legal again because you deleted a brake light without providing documentation. So, all right. How are you? Yeah, I'm fine. I actually have, I'm going to start over because I'm extremely annoyed. I was very kind. I was kind from the beginning. I made the inquiry. I made sure to ask the right questions, all the things that I know to do. I'm shocked because also my debit card company evidently was concerned, if you'll remember, about the legitimacy of your business. So basically, when I got my screen fixed,
it's evidently something, and that you all know, you know that. So I was expecting to get a used screen, but an iPhone screen. Best Buy has explained to me, because my battery was draining, and remember you said that. I thought it was very interesting. You pointed it out the other day that my battery was draining, and it wasn't holding a charge at all. So I took it to Best Buy, because I was like, I'm not going to bring it back to you all. I'm going to go to Best Buy, because I can't afford to have these problems with my phone. The screen you put on is not an iPhone screen. They have verified that, and they have also verified that that's the reason why my battery is going down.
That with you since the very beginning, that it's not on market.
No, you didn't verify that with me. I would not have done that. So,
well, they said no gatekeeping or whatever, which I find very interesting because you know the term is only being used and only became popular because of the situation, the public corruption that I'm dealing with here. So, you're welcome. Where's my check? That's what I want to know. Where is my check? Ya verás. Ya verás. Ya verás. Ya verás. Ya verás. Since a little girl, I've had dreams of this world. Blaming it on my mama. Lodi say third album underworld. Okay, left and right brain. I know you just my frame. No tigresses and I'm just my nickname. We only got one life and I'm gonna live it. So I get up, choose my player, push play and rock with it. I got this concept and I'm running with it. One vision, 9 concepts, and I got minutes with it. Ya verás. Watch and see. Ya verás. Ya verás. Literally. Ya verás. Ya verás. And see. Watch and see. Ya verás. Before you point it out, she's a scientist and an economist. Yes, she's an academic. Back to cop this PhD. Be all that I can be. Down bad bitches, she been wanna be me. We only got one life, I still wanna sing. So I sip slow, choose my players, put play and indie with it. I got this concept, and I'm running with it. One vision, 9 concepts, and I got better. I'm a walking contradiction, and I love it, I love it. You know you love it, you love it, you know he loves it, he loves it. Some of y'all like, damn, she do everything. I do. And do. Really nothing I've experienced has been in vain.
I'm about to go and get my car serviced, and you just have full service. I have my laptop here with me. I'm gonna try my hardest to get a vlog edited, depending on how long I'm gonna be there, but I really do want to have a vlog edited and uploaded by today. I already got the approval from the brand to go live. Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. Anyway, I have a little sample.
All right, well, we got the phone back, the screen's fixed, or whatever. We are thrifting. This is where we're going to start with our next vloggy vlog. Want to say what's up? That part.
My children never again.
That part. The truck that I chose for my rental. I love trucks. If you know, you know. And this is Fit Check jeans, Fashion Nova. You've seen them before, styled a different way. Thrifted tee. I decided to add like a little embellishment.
A wonderful, elegant one.
Woo! You gotta show your shoes.
Ow.
And then it's summer again.
Don't bump me out the way.
Today is summer. You know, yesterday was.
Look at my shoes.
Yesterday was spring-ish.
And then the day after that was winter.
Yeah, the day before that. But anyway, yeah. So I got on my little, you know, my fave from Rainbow, and you know, I didn't do my nails or anything, and my new glasses from Tyson.
Yo, someone in my Twitch chat just asked me to twerk.
On that note, we're going inside. Oh my
I can't get
gosh.
down.
Show the new kicks, the new kicks.
Look at the kicks, look at the kicks, look at the kicks. Now get that camera out my face before I kick you.
Really? It's like that. All right, and we're in Mooresville. This is the one on Williamson Road. We just checked the Salvation Army. Well, even more than that, we need a dining room table. So that's what we're in the market for, a dining room table. And we found a table for the foyer.
You're selling me on the stock market?
And look at this one. And then we need, I done lost my train of thought.
Oh,
I need a vanity. Thank you. Yeah, we just getting it together. Yeah. But it's still about trying to figure out what this said. Y'all, it says, make the world a better place. Punch a Nazi in the face. I'll remember, editing self, remember to blur out their driver's license. We need to protect them at all costs. Yeah.
What you see me wiping is the excess water, not my face. I'm gonna let it air dry really quickly, and then apply the Heirloom Rose essential oil based lotion from Bath and Body Works. You can use your preferred moisturizer, and then the Drunken Elephant. Those are my go-tos. Of course, if I don't have any shea butter, I need to make some more shea butter, and so I've just been using the Heirloom Rose. It's really nice and light for the summer. Even though I mix my shea butter concoction a little differently during the summer for that same reason. So it's not too much added oil, you know, during the summertime or whatever. But yeah. Put these in for a little bit longer. Took out the hash brown. That's a perfect amount of time for me to allow my face to dry, and I'm going to wash my hands before I apply my face care for obvious reasons. And if it's not obvious to you, wash your damn hands before applying face care, body care. Come on, stick with me. Get a butt out your face. Good gracious. But anyway, it serves two purposes. You don't want to contaminate your container by putting dirty hands into it for your face care. And then you don't want to apply dirty, you know, filth or whatever, or transfer anything to your face unnecessarily when applying your skincare. So we're going to wash your hands. And that's kind of half the battle. I'm actually going to brush my teeth beforehand too. Go ahead and get that done. Let's just go on. The cream? Yeah. And that too is gone. Alright. Oh my gosh. Works similarly to any biologic or mucosa, you know. Same with the lacunae and the ochre, the mucus that you separate from the ochre, either by soaking it in water overnight or otherwise. Now this can be used day and night. Use it morning and night. Now I don't always apply it every morning. I normally apply that at night together with this. I put that on top. But we're going to now have a little bit of the Heirloom Rose. It's divine. And then a little bit of my Drunken Elephant tint. I love the brightness of it all. Oh, the smell is divine. Now, I would imagine if you don't like the smell of roses, then this is, not what you should use, but you can use any moisturizer of your choice. And I use the esthetician method, pushing up, right? Okay. All right, that's done. Let me show you the updates to the design of our new home. Let's go. Come on. On the red hots. Not quite. Almost. All right. We've got plenty of time to show you around. So, we weren't able to find a dining room table, but I'm going out again today because this will be the last day that I have the rental. And I took advantage and got a truck so that just in case we find a dining room set or whatever, that we can put it in the truck. And it doesn't have to go in my SUV, and neither in my mother's, right? Okay, so very nice. This was $4.99 from Goodwill. It came with the dirt and all. No, I'm just joking. It had just a little bit left. I'm not sure if I'm going to use faux plants or real plants in this, so I haven't yet cleaned it on the inside, but I have, and I will still generally, because that's just good practice. But I have sanitized the outside of the planter. This you should have seen in earlier clips. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that I didn't lose any footage. I haven't looked yet. I haven't had time to really sit down in preparation for this week's vlog. But you'll either see it early on in this vlog, or I may just ditch those clips and just keep this. But nonetheless, this was a great find. I got this for $35 off of Nextdoor. And at first I was thinking maybe it would be okay to use it at the front. But I don't want the open front with regards to collecting our shoes or anything like that. I don't want it to be an eyesore. And so I had a thought, and I found these gorgeous lamps for $4.99 at Goodwill. And then it just all started to come together. I had the copper on top of the refrigerator for the longest time, waiting to figure out where exactly we would place this. And so this is just perfect. So this will be our coffee snack bar like you've seen in our other homes. And now we're going with a moody theme. And I love that. So our colorway will be the rich browns and deep rust and copper and golden yellow and auburn and just all the things. So, and of course we're keeping with the theme of the rustic chic. So this is another great find. I think this was $3.99. I want to say it was half off, possibly. It was either $3.99 at Goodwill and half off, or just $3.99. Nonetheless, it is just awesome. This was originally from, I think, Home Goods. Just really cute piece. It really represents us well. All right, so you've already seen that. I'm going to sell this. I can't really like I'm having a tough time trying to figure out where it will actually have a home here. I think this was $1.99. I already had the flameless candle. You should remember from all of our vlogs, I believe this was $1.99. I intend to hang it where we're not sure, so it's living right there right now. This is the other lamp. I mean, they are just awesome. Awesome. Okay, still haven't found a couch, a sectional that is in our budget. Still working on that. And I should have given you updates on my office from previous clips, but again, if I lost them, then here it is. This is the only part that won't be, and I'm really I'm conflicted, but this is the only part I don't think is going to be follow the same color scheme. I'm just going to keep it white because I feel like the white just kind of blends into the wall. If I had actually painted the wall a rich color, you know what I mean, like a deeper rich color, then like a brown or even a black would have been boss, you know, or a deep, even like a deeper orange. This is not quite the orange that I intend to keep. This is just how I found this at a thrift shop. I plan on painting it. I'm not sure what color yet. But basically, yeah. I just feel like the white kind of blends into the wall. And as much as this is already, you know, imposing, if you will, into our living room space, I want it to be the least imposing that it can be. And so I find that keeping the office furniture the same color.
For people called People Zoo, and she'll sometimes be like Asa, Renee, Bakari, Tiger, McDaniel. We gotta go to the zoo.
Wow.
And then I'm like,
and this just
why don't we go to zoo and we don't go to the zoo?
Okay.
And then we stay home.
Got it.
And then most of the time, it works.
Awesome. Good morning.
Yeah, whatever she said.
Okay. And yeah, so I feel like that keeping it the same color as the wall, it just makes it less, you know, less in your face, less of an eyesore. So, and I may either paint this, very likely I'm going to paint this gold, and like a metallic gold, like I'm going to spray paint it so it really has the metallic finish, just like most microscopes, or paint it, well, I don't know, the black just doesn't seem like it would be most appropriate, you know, because most of the microscopes are, you know, they have a flat finish, you know, but it's still metallic, of course. But I want to give it like you know, I want to definitely make it artistic, and give it a little va-va-voom. So metallic, I don't know, maybe flat gold, I'm not sure, we'll see. But yeah, so that's, oh wait, and the coup de grace. Yes, we found one. We found a side table, an accent table for our foyer. And it's so nice. I believe it was very likely more so a side table, but you know, we repurpose, we reuse, we pivot. Very, very nice. Very nice. And this way we put our shoes in here and close it up, and it's not an eyesore. I'm definitely going to, of course, decorate, and then we're going to put family photos on this wall. I've got to get some more, you know, the Velcro, you know, the things that I'm talking about, the 3M strips or whatever. They have a dupe for it at Dollar Tree, and you can also just buy the male and female Velcro strips from any craft shop, sewing shop, or whatever. Walmart has it for very inexpensive, just the full strip, and the only difference is you have to cut them to size, cut them to your liking, which sometimes I prefer. But anyway, yeah, I found this. It was actually $49.99, but it had been on the floor for more than 4 days, and so it was $24.99, half off. And then I had a store credit for about $16, and I put $10 with it. And it is just everything. We love it. And I didn't even have to move the mirror. It was just like, it was kismet. You know what I mean? So yeah. And I decided to move that here, and it just smells awesome. If you're if you know which wax warmer, which wax I use in our warmer. If you don't, I'll pop it up on the screen. I'll show you some love. Well, they say no gatekeeping or whatever, which I find very interesting because, the term is only being used and only became popular because of the situation, the public corruption that I'm dealing with here. So you're welcome. Where's my check? That's what I want to know. Where is my check? Ya verás. So I didn't find nothing in Gastonia, but I lost my curls. I lost my curls in Gastonia. It stopped raining, and so I'm coming to the Shopton Road location. I hadn't been out here, so I'm looking forward to this. Okay. Let's see what they got. It's so wild because I'm looking for something so specific. That is hideous. Like the furniture has been just uneventful. Right, let me go back here and see what they have as far as lamps. I don't need anything other than that. Alright, so no furniture here. I'm editing this and I played it back and I don't even know what I said. Yeah. There we go. We need something that has the same type of vibe as what we already had. I don't know, let's see.
It was just that. Oh, yeah, I'm okay.